What is up, my YouTube family? So, I finally got a garage. I mean, it's a little one, but it's a garage. It's big enough to fit the Odyssey up there, which we got a bunch of parts for. We have, not that I need it, but I got another bottom end with a brand new, it's that bag with a brand new crank, got bearings and seals. I got another seat for it right here. It's not absolutely perfect, but for a perfect one, they're about $600. I got that one for 200 Canadian, whatever the hell that was. I don't even remember now. It's like, maybe it was 230 Canadian, $183. I think is what it was. Got another top end for it because I was worried about running this one and what if I blow it up? Then I'm gonna have to buy another top end. What if I can't find another top end? Because normally the top ends are hard to find. There's two on eBay right now. One's for about $300, which is about what I paid for mine, and the other one's $1,200. So, and the one that's on there for $300, I don't know what's wrong with it or what size it is or whatever. But anyway, I found a stock bore top end for it, just in case. So now we can run the shit out of it once we get it going. And the plan is, I have a guy in North Carolina that was building one. The guy's paralyzed, and for some reason he decided not to build it. So he's wanting to get rid of everything he has. So eventually, I talked to him today. He's like, I'm not in no rush to sell it. It's just sitting there. So he's gonna sell me everything he has for a pretty good deal. It's another frame, which is what I'm really after, so I can long travel it, but then I can also, if I wanted to, take it back to stock, which I don't know why I'd want to do that, but it's always nice to be able to put things back to stock when you sell them, because some people are just weird like that. Me, I'm a custom freak. I like custom stuff. So I've got another new clutch for it. I'm going to tear the clutch off of it now and rebuild it, the Comet clutch, but I have a factory clutch for it that I'm never going to use. I got the stuff I need to restore the plastics, which this one right here is broke. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see. It's got a little curvature out of it, so I'm just going to cut the other one to match it because it doesn't look that bad. I got the front fenders. I got the things what I need to fix it. The mounting tabs are broke on one of them, and then there is the Banshee. So for about 2 weeks, we was having trouble getting it started. It wouldn't. We just nothing I could do to get it started. I mean, we even pulled it behind my brother's truck trying to get it started. I'm like, shit. And it's always felt like it has real low compression. But I talked to one of my buddies, and he said like Banshees just feel that way for some reason. They have, since there's two 64 millimeter bores, it just feels like it's got a low compression. So anyway, I'm just now tearing it down to do a compression test on it. But a few minutes ago, I'm like, I wonder, and I stuck the key in it, and I rocked the hell out of the bike because if one float in the carb and one of the carbs got stuck, then neither it wouldn't run because one cylinder would be dead. So I shook the hell out of the bike, kicked it 3 or 4 times, and started right up. So we're gonna pull. I got a Vito's kit for the carbs to get rid of the Tors. If y'all know what that is, it's some bullshit that Yamaha came out with as a safety feature and it's junk. So we're just going to go ahead, since it's here, we're going to tear all the plastic off of it, clean it, because this bike's set in, if you look at it, it's set in let's see if you can see it right here. It's set, you see that, how pretty that just got? It's set in a shed for years and years and years. The guy would only get it out like once every couple of months and ride it, because the guy that this bike belonged to got killed in a car wreck, and one of his buddies acquired the bike and for years never really rode it, and then finally sold it to me. So that's what we're doing, and I think there's a little frame issue here going on. I've tried to get the front end dialed in, and I've had a camber, wait, I forget, well, the wheel's leaning in regardless. And I haven't been able to work it out. So after looking at it and measuring a little bit, I think the frame is bent a little bit to one side, which it's a quad. It happens. It's not that big of a deal. It's not to me, because I have plan to fix it. I'm just going to bolt it down to a table, an I-beam table that we have up in the warehouse, and I'm going to hook it to 2 posts and twist it back. So, it's the easiest way to do it. I'm going to obviously have to unbolt everything to do that eventually. I'll unbolt the motor and everything, that way it'll twist easier. And hopefully it'll twist where I want it to twist, and we'll get it back straight. If not, we'll throw a set of A-arms on it that are adjustable, and we'll adjust it out. But the ride's fine. It's just a bike. It's not that serious. So, the Kenosha Kid. I wanted to start talking about something else before I started anything, because my videos haven't been getting posted. I've made probably 5 videos in the past week, and none of them had been uploaded. It just keeps saying pending upload. I've tried all kinds of things. I've tried exiting my account, logging out, logging back in, and it just doesn't matter what I do. YouTube, for some reason, doesn't like me anymore. I don't know why, but there's people all over the place about what happened up there and whether or not this kid had the right to be there or not. Listen, I am a citizen of Ohio. I am part of a union called the United States, and if you're in another state, I'm in a union with you, and we made an agreement that whatever freedoms I have here, I also have there, as long as you are in this union. So I will go anywhere I want in this country and do whatever the damn well I please, as long as it's not violating your rights. That's just the way it is. So yes, he had the right to be there. Why was he there? I don't know. I don't know what his decision process was for him to be there. I watched a video where he said that he was an employee of a company that owned a business there, and they're guarding it. Now, I do have a problem with it though. He was what's it called? Like a scout trooper, not a scout trooper, but like a mini trooper. I just can't think of the name of it right now. You guys, I'm sure you know what I mean. I'm going to make fun of it for it because I don't remember, but that's okay. Laugh at my expense. If my pain causes you pleasure, more power to you. Cadet trooper. Is that what it is? Fuck, I don't know. Anyway, and I don't know. Just something about it just doesn't seem right. Just none of it. Just a 17-year-old kid that he lives in a state, even though it's only 30 minutes away from where the incident happened at. He lives in a state that doesn't allow him to have the firearm that he had. So number one, who gave him that firearm? Number two, if he lives in a state where it's not allowed, he's not allowed to have that firearm. I'm not saying he shouldn't have it. I mean, dude should have whatever the hell he wants. More power to him. If you got the money to buy it or somebody wants to give it to you, it's yours. I don't care. It's fair game. All gun laws are infringements. But did y'all happen to notice that malfunction? At first I didn't notice it, and I think that it was Dry Fire Faith that brought it up to me in a conversation. That he cleared the malfunction during the when the 3 people, the 2 people were shot and died, and then the 3rd was shot in the bicep. But I don't know, something doesn't seem right about it. I mean, he went from a supine, rolled over up onto his side while clearing a malfunction, to his knees, to his feet. 17 years old. I don't know. Maybe his parents took him to a lot of training classes. I mean, it's very well possible. And maybe he goes into Wisconsin to train all the time. It's very possible too. What's also possible is that it's just another, and I'm sorry, but I look at everything now as a means of control. And no matter whether you think he was right or wrong, it doesn't matter. It's going to turn into control. Is what it's going to turn into. It's going to be a reason for another gun law. It's going to be a reason to raise the age limits to buy firearms. It's going to be a reason why they think there needs to be more thorough background checks, and we need to resist all that. You know, I can't say it enough. I just want to be free, and I'm sure that's what you all want too. The problem we run into is what's my ideal of freedom compared to your ideal of freedom. To some people, you know, paying 30% taxes and voting in representatives that don't represent them while being ruled over by the police is freedom. To me, that's not freedom. To me, freedom is living my life without hassle, you know. Just let me live. I don't want to bother you. I don't want to harm you. I don't want any of your property. I just want to live, man. And we keep getting further and further away from that every day. You know, we purchased this house with the intention of only living here a year. And, you know, we don't even know if we're going to make it this year without things completely falling apart in this country. We hope they don't. I hope they don't. You know, I know what it'll take to get back to good in this country. And I'm conflicted between what... Making a video. It's alright. You didn't know. Just don't step on that, please. You ain't got a duck. They know you. Miss Christie. But we know what it'll take, and we don't want that. But then we also just want to be free, so... I don't know. Tough choices ahead.